Throughout the savanna, shaded pockets of rainforest, known as bush islands, provide sanctuary to wildlife. Local conservation efforts are working to gain a better understanding of the species that rely on these ecosystems. The cool, shaded bush islands are in stark contrast with the exposure and heat of the open savanna. Without these pockets of refuge, mammals and birds would have few spaces to seek shelter, hide from predators, and reproduce.
Yeah, you could see right here, right? You could see where the agoutis come and drink water here. So the agoutis around here, like the sandbanks, you see some holes dig all around here. You can see some tracks here. This tracks was last night. Yeah, the agouti digs the hole and hide some seeds, like fruit seeds. So they hide them and come back like after a couple of weeks and dig it out and eat it.
Really?
Yeah.
Now it's 10:49.
I don't even know. I just guessed this, yeah.
But life in the savanna and life in the bush islands are intertwined. Fires, whether started for agricultural purposes or through the carelessness of passers-by, represent the most severe threat to these havens. Fires can spiral out of control, endangering animal and plant life. Important refuges can be reduced to scarred and lifeless ruins. A famous doctor once said, "You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way." Okay, maybe that wasn't a real doctor, but this is my story. The first time I ever set foot in the South Rupununi a few years ago, I instantly fell in love with hiking. Climbing the bald mountains of the savanna made me feel, in both the literal and metaphorical sense, on top of the world. I told myself that one day I'd look back and tell my kids that I conquered every mountain in the region. But in reality, this was more than just an ego boost. Climbing mountains makes me feel alive. Similar to life, it is a challenge that we can walk away from or approach head on and give it everything we've got. If you do decide to be brave and go for it, you can get lost in the climb. Pain, tiredness, self-doubt, and uncertainty felt at different times and then all at once. However, if you're resilient enough to push through the hardship, you'll eventually find yourself somewhere truly special, outside the bounds you set for yourself. A few years ago, I made one such climb. Now there are two sister mountains in the savannahs of RUPUNAU village, WIWITAU and IQUITAU. On my first trip, when I started out filming, I climbed IQUITAU. It was one of the most thrilling experiences of my life, and I made a promise to one day return and climb its sister mountain. Today's the day I conquer WIWITAU, and maybe one day, regardless of how many mountains I climb, I'll be able to tell my kids that I saw a challenge and I went for it. Despite the fear and hesitation, I did what I had to do because I knew that I was going someplace great. Alright, so we're about to go climb WIWITAU. We're gonna make our way up to the base of the mountain and then we're gonna start our ascent. The mountain's pretty bald and it's pretty late into the morning. I think it's almost 11, so it's getting really, really hot. So we're gonna have to be fast with our hike and our shooting. So wish us luck. Alright, ready? Here. Straight up, so right?
Yeah.
No, to the side. As soon as you get to the middle part, go take the straight turn left and then the right turn straight. Alright, boy, I can't make it. But you not carry me, boy.
No, you good.
Good, guys.
Careful, real steep here, right?
Holy f***. The bunks.
We there.
Alright, ready to jump off the mountain.
Taking the escalator down.
Whew. I think I would like the escalator down.
Aim on moving for me.
I think I'm ready. I think cutting my legs off might have been less painful. But man, it is beautiful. Real beautiful.
Alright, last hike of the day. This is one of my favorite mountains in the South Rupununi. It's called TAWATAWAN. It's one of the first mountains I've ever been to when I first came to the South Rupununi, so it's amazing to be back here in a different time of the year. And it's actually renowned for being one of the best sunset mountains in the Rupununi. Definitely a very special place to me, and I'm glad to be back and can't wait to show it.
Alright, I know how to pose. Might be dead on the inside, but
Do it again.
I can look good.
At the start of this trip, I had the notion that the greatest adventures were the constant search for action, the relentless pursuit of new places, and the continuous revelations of the undiscovered. But now I realize that some of the best memories are made in moments of complete serenity.